YouTube, it's Samantha, if you didn't already know. If you're a new viewer, then welcome to my channel. You can check out some of my other videos down below. Subscribe, like, comment, whatever you'd like. But if you already seen some of my videos, you know who I am, and welcome back to my channel. So let's get into it. Okay, so today's video is actually going to be a little different than from all my other videos, like my makeup tutorials and shopping hauls and everything. Today's video I'm actually going to be talking about religion. So actually my religion, my beliefs, and my relationship with God. I know everybody believes in different things and is, of course, of different religions. So actually comment down below what religion you are if you'd like, and yeah. I've always been Catholic and I've always believed in God because I was born into a Catholic family. I went to a Catholic elementary school and now I'm at a Catholic high school. So there has been always a relationship between me and God, but there has been certain events in my life when I was younger that kind of actually strengthened the relationship between me and God and between me and the Catholic religion. So one of the incidents that actually strengthened my relationship with God was something that happened to my father, so within my family. He had to go to the hospital one day because he fainted, and apparently if my mom didn't call 911 right away and they waited a few more moments, he could have been dead instantly. So I'm thankful that he's still alive today because of God and his miracles that he works. Basically he got his leg amputated, but it was a really scary moment, and I was only 10 years old, and I actually started going to church a lot with my mom during that period of time. It was back in 5th grade, so I was around 10 or 9 years old. So we went to church a lot, and I just kept praying for him every single day for him to get better and be able to do the normal things he used to be able to do, like run and everything. And it's really hard when you have one of your limbs basically amputated and you don't have it anymore. It's very difficult to go back to normal, but I prayed every day, and now my dad is walking and he's perfectly fine, even though he does have a prosthetic leg now. But I'm just very thankful, and I believe that God worked his miracles and his magic and got my dad better, and that he is not in a grave. One of my favorite scriptural passages is actually from Jeremiah chapter 29 verses 11, and it states that, "For I know the plans that I have with you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." And this is significant to me as I discern my vocation, as my vocation is to live a good life full of hope, strength, love, goodness. And it's significant as God does have a plan for everyone, including myself, which will help me to live it as best as possible. This passage reminds me to have hope and that I can get through the tough times and come out stronger than ever, and I can just get through it, and that the life God has for me is waiting, and that I can live that as happy and as best as possible. So this passage guides me through life and guides me, to the life that God does have waiting for me. And it helps me fulfill my vocation, which is to live a true good life, full of kindness and everything. So as I said before, my vocation is to live a life full of goodness, truth, hope, and love, and to also follow God's plan, because he does have one for us and also me, and just do what he wants for us, basically. My vocation can help to promote the common good, as if maybe I help others, then they will pass on the act of helping to others also. So it's kind of like a chain reaction, basically. And by me spreading, say, love to all and giving people love, they'll maybe learn to love themselves if they don't already. This creates their happiness. So basically, by doing good to others and just being truthful, kind, just really big-hearted and hopeful, we basically no evil is being done, which is really good, I think, obviously. And people can learn from my actions, and just people who are nice and living their life, following their vocation. This can just create a well-rounded society in my eyes, because lots of good is being done, and it's just people living a good life, which there are great. Ontario Catholic graduate expectations for everyone after high school. It's basically a list of expectations that you should follow and should learn from, and it helps you grow as a person from taking religion basically all 4 years in high school. And there are specifically 2 that really relate to my vocation. One is effective communication, and then the second one is a responsible citizen. So the first one being an effective communicator, it basically means praying and worshiping, going to church and everything. And it relates to my vocation as I will become closer with God, through praying and going to church, and it helps the virtue of truth that I already have in me by, say, like confessing my sins and everything in church. So it really expands my virtues, and just it really helps my vocation. And then the second one being a responsible citizen, which means promoting peace, justice, and the sacredness of the human life. This relates to my vocation as I would be helping promoting peace amongst others and amongst like someone as just themselves, like not even between 2 people, either whether it be helping someone learning to love themselves or helping someone, learning to love those around them. As I, fight for what's right in this world, my aim is just basically for everyone to be happy and, get what they want and deserve in life. And I just want to have a good life myself and everyone else to have a good life. And this basically all of us, it expresses the virtue of justice by doing good and doing what's right and fair for others. So yeah. I have my own personal faith experiences that have really helped, me try to fulfill my my particular vocation, and it relates. What my experiences are, it really relates to the sentence, work as a service to God and for other. So basically, I'll just give you an example of one of my experiences. I used to, before, bake lasagnas, and I would give them to my church, and then my church would deliver them to homeless people and the shelters where they'll cook the lasagnas, obviously, when the homeless people come in and can eat food. So it's for not just homeless people, but to those who maybe have a home but don't have that much money for food or anything, for basic necessities of life. So I'm helping them, have those basic necessities of life, obviously. And it relates to that sentence, work as a service to God and for others. And it's as God wants us to do good for others, and which I am doing. I am helping others. And then it also works as a service for others by helping them live a better life. And Samantha's question time of the week. Question number 1 is from Orange Lover 1212, and it says, what do you think of those who have different beliefs of you? I am perfectly fine, obviously, with those who have different beliefs than me. Everyone has their own opinion. Everyone is their own person, individual, and thinks differently. You know what? You do you. You believe what you believe in. Don't let anyone try to force anything down your throat or religion down your throat. Whatever you believe in, just believe it. You can preach it, do anything. But yeah, so I'm perfectly fine, and I love learning about other religions, and I have friends of different religions. So it's really cool hearing about their experiences and when they go to church and everything like that. So I'm perfectly fine. Okay, so question number 2 is from Interior Designer XOXO, and it says, how, just in general, do you think one can achieve true and full happiness? Okay, so in general, I think to achieve true happiness, it's just by doing good. And when you do things, don't expect, to get things back and in return. Just do different actions and give, and you don't think of anything of it. Just do it, and then you'll make people happy, honestly. And when you see someone smiling and happy, you become happy. And I just think giving all that you have and never expecting anything in return, that's what really can help you achieve true happiness. just always giving. Okay, so I'm going to do just one last question here, and this one is from Mimi323, and it says, taking religion for 4 years, what have you basically learned? Okay, so what I've learned from taking 4 years of religion is just to focus on your happiness and focus it on finding your good life and being your true self. There's so many people out there who are really scared, to be who they are, scared of being judged and everything like that, and that fear of not being accepted. But you have to overcome that fear. You just have to live your life, no regrets, no doubts. You'll find people along the way who will love you for who you are. So just be yourself, believe in just what you really believe in. Don't believe in stuff that others believe in, and just don't follow trends and people. Just be you. Also, to do no harm in this world. Just live this life just being so peaceful in everything. Just don't do harm, don't do bad to others, and don't act with a bad intention. Like, if you are acting on something, you shouldn't want something bad to come of it. You shouldn't want something bad to come from it, like hurting someone. You don't want that. That's not good, and that won't help you like live a good life in the end. You won't have a good life in the end if you're just doing things with bad intention, whether it be trying to make people jealous or anything. So thank you guys for watching. This is the end of my video. I know I won't see you guys till next week. Comment down below also actually video suggestions for next week. I'm not sure what to do yet. Maybe a Justin Bieber concert experience or a Coachella concert experience. So comment down below. Also, if you're a new viewer and this is my first video you watched, then subscribe if you liked it, obviously, and click the like button down below if you liked my video. Yeah, so I hope maybe you learned something from this. That would be really cool, knowing that someone took a message from this video. But yeah, so I'll see you next week, and I hope you all just live a good and full life, and I hope you're all happy in the end, before you die, before you go to heaven. I just wish all of you the best, and those who try to do harm and have evil within you, I hope you try to find peace and goodness one day. And just, yeah. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye!